And the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth. And out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We've got an incredible week of golf in front of us, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action right here on 2K Sports. We're going down to the first hole now. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
And John, what does his lie look like down there?
Well, heads up here, guys. I don't know which way this one's going to come out of this stuff. Very, very deep down in here.
Might not have enough out of the rough on this one.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. This putt for par here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A slight break to the right here.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's about a 23-foot putt from here, guys.
Ooh. Lining up the birdie putt here. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Opting for the 5-wood. Setting up here with a very long putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
A good look at par here.
Currently 1 under for the round. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the 4th hole. You avoid those and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
This one's left of the green.
Okay, that'll work. And this now to move inside the top 20. Started this one on a pretty good line. You've got to like the look of this. Oh, beauty. And let's have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Bridge the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
From around 140 yards here, 3 behind our leader. Outstanding approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one?
I'll start out straight, I think, and then break to the right near the hole.
He's currently tied for 7th here.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
Nicely done.
His second shot here. Only 2 shots off the pace.
Okay, One extra club.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got about 29 feet from here, I'd say.
Just hammered that through the line. He has about 14 feet to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
Ooh, nice line. For the par.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped. You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
5 wins so far this season.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
How close was that to going down? And this putt to move into a tie for 5th in the standings. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him now to 4 under the card. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Now, 4 under par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. An opportunity to make a par here. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. The front nine finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on. Four right.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, well played.
Judging it beautifully.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Time to catch up with the Canadian, Brooke Henderson.
This was her third.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. He's currently tied for 5th. The back nine begins with a shortish par 4, Rich. A chance to make a birdie out of the gate.
Yes, it is. Drives want to be favored down the left-hand side as there's some nasty bunkers over there on the right. This green is a dippity-do, I would say. It starts off high, low in the middle, and comes up high in the end.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway.
This one is going straight at it.
That was special. Oh, good look at a birdie here. That's disappointing. Just a short putt remaining here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Great touch here.
This is his second shot. And only one off the pace here. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well, this is a putt for the lead. Oh, what an eagle. Great putt. Great result there. Welcome to top spot on the leaderboard. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently leading. And a par putt awaits him. Leading by a shot after that hole. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. 20 feet to the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today. And from long range here.
It's tracking towards the cup.
You rotten thing.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
This one is from at least 30 feet out. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Still in the lead now after that hole. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. From the pins all the way back, good luck making 4.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
That dog will hunt.
This putt to get to 7 under the card. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Time for the second shot at the 16th.
From where he was, he's got to be loving this.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
This one's online. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Leading by a couple after that hole. If you ought to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
Going with the hybrid. Right into the water on that one. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Putting now for a bogey. Asking this one to come a long way from the right side.
No harm done, nestled it up close.
4 feet to the cup. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And a bit of a setback there. Now he's 4 under for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 will be very tempting.
That's a good-looking shot there. This is his second shot.
Just one stroke off the lead.
Come on, slow down.
Oh, he's going to be grateful with that one. That one could have been in a worse outcome than what it is.
And this putt to move into a share of first place.
And the putt drops for birdie. And he finds himself on top spot of the leaderboard as this round comes to a close.
Luke, another day in the books. Always good being alongside you.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.